December 2nd, 1902, the inaugural organ recital for the new memorial organ was held, donated in memory of Mary Ham by her husband Charles. Florence Barber was quite the musician in her own right. Between 1904 and 1919, she had numerous compositions professionally published as sheet music. In 1904, while preparing a series of Sunday evening sermons entitled Hymns That Help, Clarence Barber wished to use a poem by Catherine Lee Bates, America the Beautiful. It was put to music by Samuel Ward, and thus America the Beautiful was launched. On May 5, 1907, the church choir was disbanded and replaced by the Dawson-Bach Quintet, which would supply music for the morning and evening services, an experiment that would continue until 1919. In 1916, with the advent of the Wednesday Night Club, its own songbook was published and shared with other organizations. In 1917, when the church was under renovation and reconstruction, the Dawson-Bach Quintet continued to lead worship that took place at Exposition Park. And in 1917, North Presbyterian Church Choir performed at LABC at Exposition Park with the Dawson-Bach Quintet. In April 1918, George Fisher redesigned the 1902 organ to be rebuilt by the Hook Hastings Company, Boston, and installed in the reconstructed church building. It was on June 11, 1918, that the inaugural organ concert was given by the new church dedication week, June 9th to 16th. Here on March 9th, 1919, we have the bulletin for the 25th anniversary of George Pfister's service as organist. Around the same time, Herman Dawson-Bach gave a violin solo recital during the week-long 50th anniversary celebration. At the evening service, the Deegan chimes given by Clinton Howard in memory of his son, John Howard, were dedicated. And here on November 28, 1922, we have a recital bulletin that was presented under the auspices of the choir. Here's a picture of that choir at a choir picnic. And here's the picture from 1923. And here is a great image when dogs were banned from being at choir rehearsals forever. September 20th, 1927, Bert Griswold, former organist of the Albion First Presbyterian Church, took the organ bench at LABC. And on April 26, 1926, George Fisher bid LABC farewell after 34 years of service. On March 13, 1929, Herman Dawson-Bach played an old-time music event to honor Dr. Barber, who had resigned to become president of Brown University. And here we have a picture of the 1930 LABC church choir. On March 21, 1930, C.A. Lehman was appointed Assistant Pratt Professor of Public Speaking and Church Music at Colgate-Rochester Divinity School, and at the same time he became the Director of Music at LABC, with half his time at the seminary and the other half at LABC. Unfortunately, during these years, LABC also had a church junior choir and an orchestra. We're to see that during these years, the impact of church music at LABC continued.